Hi everyone, my name is Romany and I'm a chef. Today I'm working with NEFF and we're going to be making a focaccia using the steam oven. It's amazing. The steam will bring a nice fluffiness to your dough, a beautiful golden crispiness on top, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So the amazing thing about making focaccia is you don't need to knead it. You literally just mix all the ingredients together and then you just leave it for around 10 minutes. And the flour is going to start absorbing all of that water and it's going to strengthen that gluten. So it's perfect. You don't even need to knead it. Just leave it for 10 minutes. So you can see, even without kneading, it's this beautiful, super jiggly dough. Look at that. You can see the bubbles. So that is literally yeast breathing. And you can see how soft it is. It's literally the most fun dough to make with such little effort, and you get such a great result. So we're gonna let this rise in a warm place. So if you have a wardrobe, you can put it in your wardrobe, or if you have a NEFF oven, you can put it in the dough proving setting. Literally obsessed. This accelerates the proving by, I would say, like times 10. If you do have a NEFF oven, you don't actually need a towel at all because the oven does the whole thing for you. So you just put that towel over there, and then, best bit, literally. And then we're gonna pull out this little rail. Everything is just so smooth. And that goes in. See you later. Okay, and then you just leave that in there for around 10 minutes to do its thing. I'm gonna show you how the steam function of the oven actually works because it's super high tech and really cool. So you press this little button. It's gonna do a nice little sound. And it opens this tray. And then you're just gonna pull it all the way forward. And then it's gonna reveal this sort of little tray. And it kind of looks like a printer tray, but it's just a tray like this. So you're just gonna fill this with water, put it back in, and then your steam is ready to close that back down. Literally the coolest thing ever. It's got its whole own section just for proving your dough to that perfect temperature. So you press the steam and then dough proving. So I'm gonna click dough proving, and I think bread rises best when it's around blood temperature. So you can actually click temperature and adjust it to my temperature, which is around 36, hopefully. And then tick, and then you press start. It's gonna go red. And that is the sound of the steam working. And that's it. It's so freaking cool. It's been 10 minutes now, and you can see that the screen is nice and steamy. And we're just gonna take it out. You can see it's super smooth, and the gluten has formed this beautiful structure, and you didn't have to knead it. Generously coat the bottom of the pan. We're gonna go in all the corners. Honestly, you can't add too much because this is the bit that's gonna flavor the dough and also make the bottom of the focaccia super nice and crispy and golden. Grab your dough with your wet fingers, like this. Form it into a nice ball. Move your fingers quickly because the dough will stick less if you have quick movement. And then we're just going to, and then make sure the dough can move around, because if the dough can move, then it can slowly slide into the tray. Usually you would let this rest for around an hour, but because we're able to set the oven to the perfect temperature, it will probably only take around 30 to 45 minutes to achieve that beautiful, voluptuous airiness. And then you can go straight to baking. It's been 45 minutes and the bread is breathing. There's bubbles and everything, so I think it's ready to go. Okay, oh my God. So it's jiggly and it's bubbly, the yeast is alive, and it's the perfect time to press it and then bake it. And we're going to generously cover that all over the dough. So you wanna use a good quality salt because that's what you're gonna be eating and tasting. And finally, the part that you see all the time when people are making focaccia, just stick your fingers into the dough. Lastly, we're just gonna add a little bit of herbs to make it nice and savory. My favorite is spring onion. When it goes caramelized, it adds the most gorgeous umami sweet flavor. Spring onion is in, and the best part is we're gonna bake it from a cold oven. The dough is actually gonna rise from the oven as it heats up, which means you don't need to wait for it to preheat. So, in it goes, your beautiful focaccia. Okay, this is where the steam comes in. We're gonna add a low amount of steam. That tiny bit of water is gonna help the bread expand and make it super fluffy, but there's not gonna be too much water, so it's not gonna get soggy or rubbery. And it's still gonna let you create that golden, beautiful focaccia crust. Super simple and super fun. See you in half an hour. I hope this video showed you that making focaccia is super simple and easy, and it's the perfect first sort of bread to introduce yourself into bread making. If you want the recipe, just check it out below, or you can go on NEFF, the ingredient, for the full focaccia recipe. And I hope you make it and share it with us.